皆さん、お帰りなさい。こちらは西英同盟の物語ボックスです。今回の話は Bonfire Night. And Bonfire Night is a festival which we celebrate in England. And it is to commemorate the failed plot by a guy called Guy Fawks to blow up the Houses of Parliament. So, I will quickly just talk you through the events so you have a better idea of what it was about. So we celebrate every 5th of November, and thus the term Remember, Remember the 5th of November. And it is called Guy Fawks Night, Bonfire Night, or Plot Night is another one we use. And we celebrate with bonfires and burning an effigy and fireworks. Now, back a long, long time ago, there was a gentleman by the name of Guy Fawks, or Guy Fawks. And he wanted to change the government system and more of the religious side of it. And he came up with a gunpowder plot in 1605. Out of there, he wanted to try and create the new king, a Scottish king, onto the British throne by killing the then King James I, who was king of all of England. So Guy Fawkes and several others decided to blow up the Houses of Parliament. And they plotted to put large amounts of gunpowder into the cellars of the Houses of Parliament. Well, they got caught. And when they came to their trial, they were questioned and tortured and finally confessed. And then they were drawn from the Tower of London on these wicker, I suppose, sleds. Feet first, so their head was hitting against the ground. Then they were hanged until almost dead, and then they were drawn. They were decapitated and their body parts cut into four, and the four pieces of the body sent to the four corners of England to scare other people into not doing the same thing. And so now we celebrate by building a guy, which is usually some old clothes filled with straw and grass and other materials, and then they are placed onto a bonfire and set afire. And then since the 1680s, 1700s, fireworks also became part of the festival as well. And it's been such a festival that the king denoted the 5th of November to be a day to commemorate the fact that the Guy Fawkes plot never got round to fruition. So we have fireworks and sparklers, and we also eat candy floss and sticky toffee apples and things like that. Well, that is our Guy Fawkes Night in a short, yet relatively interesting, I like to think, explanation. If you want more explanation, I will put a link to the Wikipedia page below for you to read through in more detail. Well, as always, 次も皆さんよろしくお願いします。